Hi, this is Glenn Hughes from the Daises. And hi, Brazil. This is Radio FM 89 FM Point Rock.
Fala galera, beleza? Eu sou o Wendell Correia e hoje eu vou conversar com o lendário Glenn Hughes, baixista e vocalista. Passou pelo Deep Purple e agora tá na banda The Daises. Tá com um álbum novo aí chamado Holy Ground. Nova música chamada Like No Other também. Vou trocar ideia com ele sobre isso, sobre a nova música, sobre o novo álbum. Pegar uma palavrinha sobre Deep Purple também, por que não? Sobre o Brasil, ele adora o Brasil. Esteve aqui na Copa do Mundo de 2014. Conversar com ele sobre isso também e muito mais. Tudo com exclusividade para 89, a Rádio Rock.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, and you? How are you again?
I'm good, man.
Nice talking with you, man.
Same.
So, I want to start asking about these crazy years we're living in. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. Thank you so much.
And you are completing 70 years on August 21st, right?
I am.
Do you intend to do a special celebration?
I'm not sure. maybe my wife is planning something.
I hope so. You are releasing the new single Like No Other, radio edit from this year, with Tommy Clufeiros on drums.
Yeah.
A beautiful bass line. What means this songs for you?
It's a feeling song. It basically, it's a feeling of waking up and feeling life just coming back to life, you know, after what we've been going through. Like No Other means I'm back. It's good to be back.
Like No Other is your favorite track from the album?
Oh, it is one of my favorites. Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure.
And it has a beautiful bass line. How was the process of writing this riff?
It came up with Doug. The set groove was set, and the song was built around the groove. I am, as you know, a groove bass player, so it was important to create a song around that groove.
And the lyrics. Who wrote the lyrics?
I did. Again, it was a feeling of a moment of being in the moment, to groove again, to have movement in a song. I am obviously a groove bass player, and to write a song about movement is very important. And
talking about the whole album, how many months did you spend writing and recording the album? How was the process?
The album was wrote in the summer of 2019. You know, something like, you know, June, July, August, 3 months. And then in November, we went to France and started making the album.
And what brings to the band Tommy being the drummer now?
Tommy's a very heavy, more rock drummer than Dean. I love Dean Castronova. I absolutely love Dean. But Tommy is a different kind of drummer. He's really super heavy.
And when I talk about the video game you put on a cell phone, Daises Revenge with Epic Games. How was the process of creating this game?
I honestly don't know much about that.
Did you play it on your cell phone?
No.
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 You're not a big fan.
It's not my thing. No, I'm not.
Okay, and you did the first show with that Daises a few months ago. How was finally doing that?
It was great. We did 9 shows. They were fantastic. It was great to be in front of an audience again. The crowds were amazing and very, very loud. And it was great to be back in front of a lot of people.
Here in Brazil, we're not able to have this kind of show yet. How was the people? They were even crazier than they before?
They're crazy. Very happy to be back. We, of course, feel the same. The energy from the audience to the band was exactly the same. It was a moment of they were the music and we were just playing the music. It was great.
Do you remember the day when you got the first call to join the Daises?
Yeah, I took a meeting with David Lowy in LA. He came to see me and we spoke about they wanted to make some changes and was I going to be available to start writing for the. So I came up with some ideas, you know, some songs I wrote Unspoken and, you know, Holy Ground. I wrote those 2 songs first and I brought them in and to see if they liked the songs and they did. So I was very, very happy.
The fans and the press are really enjoying the album on rock charts all over the world. Did you expect this kind of success?
I was hoping so. I mean, they wanted to take the band to another level and they came in for me to help them with I think the songs, as you know, are very, very important for any artist, and hopefully the songs I came up with was the right thing.
And you posted on social media about your Les Paul from 1978, your personal favorite. You write most of the song on this guitar. You're writing new songs. Can we expect another album coming up?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 68 Les Paul. And I wrote last summer a whole new album. So hopefully we'll get to record it next year.
And how do you feel more comfortable playing bass, guitar, or singing?
I like to play bass and sing. I love just to play. You see me play the bass and sing. It's everything. It's everything.
We've got a few ones that play bass and sing, like Paul McCartney, Sting, and yourself. And what was your influence to play bass and sing?
I think Paul McCartney was definitely a major influence for me growing up in England in the 60s. And the Beatles are so incredible, and they meant everything to me.
Yeah, they're great. And you've been a lot in Brazil. What do you most like here?
I love the culture. I like soccer. I like Brazilian rock fans. I like the food. Brazil is a very special place in my heart. So I can't tell you how much I love Brazil. It's so amazing.
Any food is special?
You know, I'm vegetarian, so I go to a lot of buffet, you know, with all the meat. I don't eat the meat, but I just like the atmosphere of Brazilian food and how it's a beautiful thing for me to be present and eat a lot of vegetables.
You were here during the World Cup, right?
I was.
Which games did you watch?
A lot of. I went to Manaus to see England play. It was so hot. You know, of course, I'm English, so but you have to know that I'm a big Brazilian soccer fan. So, but for me, it was a great atmosphere because I love soccer.
Any team do you know here in Brazil?
No, not really. Again, the national team, I met a couple of guys, but it's, you know, it's in general, I just like soccer and South American soccer.
You are a big fan of Wolverhampton Wanderers, right?
I am.
What do you expect for this season?
Well, you know, half the team are Portuguese, so Brazil is Portuguese. I'm hoping the new coach is going to do great, and we have some great new players. So I'm hoping we'll have a great season.
What happened with England or European Championship?
Wow. Oh, you know, I think they got so far. It's a shame we didn't win, but I don't think the team has a great backbone. We don't have a great backbone.
Do you think the song is coming home? It's not bringing any luck to England team?
No.
I think you should change it.
Maybe.
Any Brazilian band do you support here?
I know the guys in Sepultura. I don't know too many Brazilian bands, but I do love Brazilian, you know, the old samba. I like the old professional, traditional Brazilian music.
And you are going on tour September and October in USA?
Yes.
How are you getting preparing yourself for this tour?
Yeah, I'm going to be in New York in a couple of weeks to start rehearsals. And the first show is September the 10th. We're preparing the set list. We're preparing the songs, getting ready with the production. So it's all exciting, very exciting.
What do you miss most about touring?
Playing live. I just love playing. As you know, I'm a live performer. I love to sing live. My best performances are live. So I really miss connecting with my fans and being able to be myself on stage.
And can we expect Brazil on this tour?
I hope so. We haven't planned, but we are really hoping to get there next year. It means you must know, everybody that knows me in Brazil knows how much I love you. So it's so important that you remember that I want to come. I want to be there.
Yeah, we know that. And I don't want to ask about if your rock and roll is dead because it's an usual question. Is there any new bands you enjoy?
I'm a little outside. I don't know so many new bands. I haven't been listening to a lot of music lately. So I can't really tell you the new bands. I haven't heard a lot of new music.
And you still sing with a beautiful voice. How do you take care of your voice?
A lot of water, a lot of sleep, meditation, exercise, spiritual conditioning, mental awareness, to be present, never to go back in time or to go in the future, to be in this present moment and to realize this is the only moment that matters, is right now. It gives me the strength. It gives me strength.
Yeah. And what's your favorite pastime aside from making music?
Reading, reading, exercise, swimming, writing music.
Ever thought about writing your history, a biography?
I've done that, but I think I'm getting ready to do another one.
Yeah,
another
a
one.
new
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's great. You know, I have a few questions about music. If you don't mind that I do it.
Sure.
Do you remember the first music you remember hearing?
Yeah, you know, it was in the early 60s, and it was American. It was maybe Elvis, rock and roll, they all rock and roll. Your dad knows about that. So it was a time for me of learning about who these people were, where they come from, and about letting it all come into my life. And then, of course, the Beatles came into my life, and the rest is history,
Yeah. And what was the first record you ever bought?
With the Beatles, 1963.
And the greatest album of all time, in your opinion?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Absolutely, number one.
Your favorite songwriter, I believe it's a Beatle.
Lennon and McCartney, both together, these two guys,
And that one is not Beatles because it's the most underrated band of all time, in your opinion.
Underrated. Wow. That's a tough one. I think, I don't know in the rock world, but I think Steely Dan is the most underrated band ever.
And a song that makes you cry.
Wow. Imagine, John Lennon. Absolutely.
What music are you currently grooving to? The song that it's in your playlist every day.
Well, I'm writing right now, so I'm just grooving. I'm grooving to what's coming out of my studio. So I'm just writing new music at the moment.
That's great, man. And the last question I want to do to you, we've got a lot of Deep Purple fans in Brazil. When you remember about that time, what the first thing came into your mind?
How explosive the band were on stage. Blackmore, crazy, smashing the guitars. The songs were strong. The image of the band was strong. There was nothing but T-shirts, bell bottoms, no lasers, no security, just really great rock music with no strings attached. It was straight up rock and roll, straight up, nothing attached. It was serious music.
Yeah, that was. Thank you, Glenn. Thanks so
You're
much
welcome.
for your time, man.
No, you're very
it.
welcome. Thank you to everyone in Brazil. I love you all. I see you soon.
Thank you. We hope to.
Thank you,
For your
Wendell.
time, man.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Peace and love, brother. Peace and love.
89, a Rádio Rock.